Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to read the story Jonathan and His Mommy by Irene Smalls. She wrote the words, illustrated by Michael Hayes, who drew the pictures. Look at the cover of this book. How do you think the mom and the boy Jonathan feel about each other? They look happy, don't they? Jonathan and his mommy. Oh, look, what is Jonathan looking at in this picture? Looks like he's looking out the window onto a busy street. Let's read about what Jonathan and his mommy do as they walk around their neighborhood. They're getting his shoes on, ready to go. I like to go walking and talking with my mom. Do you think that Jonathan and his mom live in a city? How can you tell? Can you see all those buildings close by each other? Apartment buildings and cars on the street? First, we zigzag down the street. It looks strange to the people we meet. Can y'all zigzag like you're walking zigzag back and forth? I wonder why it looks strange to people, because people don't usually walk zigzag, do they? Then we take big, giant steps and talk in loud, giant voices, and we say big things the way giants must talk. I say, did you see that humongous mammoth among us? After that, we take itsy bitsy baby steps and talk in tiny baby voices about baby things, itsy bitsy spiders, tiny dreams, and small marshmallows. Next, we take bunny steps. Hop, 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 hop. Hip hop too sometimes. As we wiggle our noses and wiggle our ears, we look so funny that we end up in tears. Tears that dry with the wind as we take fast running steps, running our race. You're the winner, I'm the misser, I see on my mom's face. Sometimes she can't keep up with my fast pace. So I slow it down and we do slow motion steps. As we talk about molasses and birthdays and how long they take. And just before we're about to fall asleep, ooh, what kind of steps do they look like they're doing there? Let's read and see if you're right. We take a leap onto our toes and do ballet steps. Ballet steps, arms in the air, twirling round and round till our feet hit the ground. They are doing ballet steps. Have you ever seen or learned about ballet? How do you move? Very graceful, very slow, twirling. Then we do crazy crisscross steps. Crazy crisscross steps. Mommy steps and I step and our legs cross. Mommy steps and I step and our legs crazy cross. The one who makes the last step is the boss of the crisscross. Look at Jonathan's face. How does he feel on this walk right now? He's very happy. They are doing hip hop dance steps called crisscross. Very fun. Maybe you can try doing that after this story. After crossing a fast and our last crisscross, we move on to reggae steps. Reggae steps, hip swaying, feet steps sliding side to side, body moving to the beat of our hearts. Then we take backward steps, and go to all the places we've been. Which is good because by that time we're tired. And we take, and we take Jonathan and Mommy steps. Jonathan and Mommy steps, and walk our way home. What do you think Jonathan and Mommy steps are? Can you see? It looks like they're just walking like all the other people do. And why do you think they're not doing the special steps now? Do you remember what he said in the page before that? How's he feeling? Tired. So let's think back about this story. What do you think Jonathan and his mom like to do together? They like to walk and talk and laugh together, don't they? How did Jonathan and his mom use their imagination? Do you remember? They take all kinds of steps and make up games. Remember, they were talking like giants right there. And then when they were doing the itty bitty steps, they were talking in their baby voices. So how do we know that Jonathan and his mom live in a city? Did you notice all the streets that are full and people all around? That's what cities have, lots of people around and buildings and cars. Cars are in almost every picture, and sidewalks, right? Based on what you know about Jonathan and his mom, what do you think they're going to do tomorrow? You think they'll probably take another fun walk around their neighborhood? And the illustrator draws interesting detail that sometimes match the words. Let's look on page 7 and 8 and reread that page. After that, we take itsy bitsy baby steps, remember? And they talk about baby things. And what do you notice right here in the picture? They drew a spider web to match the itsy bitsy spiders that they're talking about. So now I want you to try to remember some things that Jonathan and his mom did on this story. We've kind of talked about it, but let's list some things they did. Do you remember? They took big leaps together, right? Giant steps, leaps. They took baby steps, didn't they? What else did they do? They did ballet, and they did hip hop dance. And then they just walked normal, didn't they? Remember at the end, because they were tired? Normal steps. So now I want you to pull out a piece of paper and you can draw yourself and a family member doing a fun walk, or you can draw Jonathan and his mom doing a walk or something they did. So we talked about how they took leaps and baby steps and did ballet and did hip hop dance and they did normal steps. So whatever you want to do on your piece of paper, you're going to draw it and then you're going to take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. Thanks for listening.